Hi everybody, well it's holiday time. We've got ourselves our Easter break and with a little bit of Anzac Day in between, and even a person like me who's involved in retail, I get 3 days off. I mean, this is unheard of. Normally we're always here, woohoo! So we won't be having a fishing report next week, so we're going to give you enough to go for 2 weeks and what we're going to talk about now. Of course, this time of year, we've got our fish in great condition if you are freshwater fishing. Canals are in very, very good shape at the moment. Lots of water there. I know that there's been some quite good flows of water down those canals. Remember, if you're going to go egg fishing, you're looking for those flows. If you're going to go soft bait fishing, spend some time around the cages. You know, there's all sorts of fish that are hanging around there, and particularly the reports that I'm getting of good quality salmon. So if you like eating salmon, I tell you, they are real nice. Then spend some time, get your soft baits out. Remember when you're soft bait fishing to always stay in contact with your soft bait, and when you feel those bites, don't just strike straight away, wait for them to really come on. It's a bit like when you go snapper fishing. Snapper fishing is all about letting the fish sort of run with it a bit, and then when they really feel like they're safe, they'll just continue to chomp on. So same thing when it comes to salmon. Let them, you feel the little taps, don't strike on those, wait till you feel that extra little pull. You know that you've got the lure right in their mouth. Otherwise they'll just be pulling the tail, and when you pull it away from them, they go, oh, something's wrong, and they're going to be harder to catch next time. If you're not getting results, or you've done that and you've had some bites, change your soft bait. This is one of the things that we're always on about, but if you continue to change what you're fishing with, you've got more chances of that fish hanging on and getting those results that you want. Let's face it, we're all competing. We're always competing with the fish and with our mates around us. You want to catch more fish, you've got to think about it. You've got to get it sorted out. Now, if I give them something different, they've seen that before, we'll put something new on. Don't be afraid. It's just a question of slipping off one soft bait and putting on another, different tail, different color, and I tell you, you're going to get better results. Stay around those cages if you possibly can. I know that there's lots and lots of cages now in the Tekapo Bowl area and Tekapo Canal, let alone the ones that are around OHC, and there's still plenty in Ruakaniwha. Sure, the crowds might be there a bit, but it's always the canny person who catches the fish. It's not like the early bird, though. Being the early bird, you can catch the worm, as it were. So get yourself trout fishing out there at the canals and salmon fishing at the canals and enjoy yourself. If you want to get to the other lakes and rivers around the place, remember, this is the prime time. Many of them are going to be closing in our local area here, so when we're in North Canterbury, which is obviously the area that we're working from here, you're going to find that apart from Lake Sonia, which is the only one that stays open, everything else is going to close right at the beginning of May for at least a month, and we're going to have a winter season, and we're going to have a bit of a rave about that when it comes time, because I love fishing the winter season. It's for the slightly more hardy of us, because it can be a bit chilly up there, but gee, the results are very, very good. But the trout are starting to really congregate around those river mouths. They're in great condition because they're getting ready to spawn, and I tell you, I love going soft bait fishing in the likes of Lake Coleridge. Lake Coleridge is a great place to be where the incoming streams come in, particularly I believe around the Harper or even the Wilberforce. Often you get a lot of people around the Ryton, and I think that probably doesn't help the whole area. When there's too much noise, we've got to be quiet when we're doing it. It's an interesting thing, talking to people who have been fly fishers and then they go and take up soft baiting and various hard baiting types of situations. They often do better than people who have come from a spin fishing background, because when it comes to general spin fishing, you just cast it out and you wind it in. But soft baiting is more akin to fly fishing than it is to spin fishing. So when you get it out there, let everything happen nice and gently. Make sure that you keep the area as quiet as you possibly can. Don't go sloshing in the water. Don't get your kids throwing rocks in. I know it's fun for the kids, but you know what? You're going to have to train them to stay well away from you if you're going to be fishing there. And don't forget to change the position that you're at. I see so many people, they just get up to some particular spot, they cast it out, and they cast it out over and over and over again, same thing, same place, over and over again, hoping that some fish are going to swim around. Well, I think you're better off to go and cover a good area, go to just wander along, keep moving, so you've got fresh fish seeing whatever it is that you're offering, and then go and do a rotation and come back to that place that you started at. You'll get better results. That's been my experience, and certainly if you came with me, I would be encouraging you to do that. All right, the rivers are still in good shape, and actually they're getting lower and lower. It looks like a good spell of weather coming in, and get yourself out there. It's surprising, I've done a lot of late season fishing, hardly anybody out there Fish are in great condition. They're obviously in the peak of condition, ready to spawn, and they take gear really easily. I've done extremely well when I'm fly fishing, and if you're going to go into soft bait fishing, I can assure you it works really well at this time of year. There will still be a few salmon up the top of our bigger rivers and the areas that you can fish. Just be aware of the fact that there are regulations that close off those areas, which are obviously going to be protecting salmon for spawning. So just make sure your regulations are well read, otherwise you might get a tap on the shoulder and end up having to buy some new gear, which we don't mind, but you might mind. All right. And when it comes to boat fishing, pretty good out here at this time of year. It's surprising, if you can get out into like the deeper areas, cod fishing, groper fishing starts to come on. We're getting to that area where winter time is considered to be a really good time for those deep water species, great eating species when you're out there. As far as surf casting is concerned, it's probably gone a little bit on the quieter side, and of course it tends to get better once we get back around to August, but that won't be long until we're there. I've got a lot of people coming in buying up whitebait gear, repairing the nets, getting all set up for that as well. So the cycles just go round and round, and we're back into the next lot of great fishing to be had. Remember, you live in a fantastic country. New Zealand has got the most amazing outdoors available to you. We can get up there so easily. So many people who come in from overseas come into my store and they look around and go, I just can't believe what you people have got. If you came from Britain, where you had so little place to fish, or Europe where you've just got so much private land, you would realize what an amazing resource we have here. Get out, get into it, enjoy yourselves. Remember, come and talk to us here at 484 Cranford Street. We'd love to be able to help you out and make sure you've got the right bits and pieces necessary. And have a look for us online at CompleteAngler.co.nz or on our Facebook page. We'd love to get in contact with you. We want to help you catch more fish.